Hello, my sweet friend. I'm so happy you're joining me here today. My name is Jen. If we've never met, I have some important things to share with you today, some things that are on my heart that I wanted to share with you. And first of all, I have to say that I've been exceptionally emotional over the past few days with having learned about the tragic shooting and loss of Charlie Kirk. It's been an odd um, experience for me personally because I don't follow politics super closely, and so I mean, unless it's for the president or whatever, but I don't. Other than that, I don't follow politics super closely, and so I really wasn't familiar with Charlie Kirk and his mission, his message, his work, his ministry, his life. Um, and it wasn't until after I learned about his passing that I started to listen to some of the things, that he shared and talked about and proclaimed boldly. And like I said, I didn't know him. I wasn't familiar with him. And yet after spending some time listening to the way he shared the truth of the Lord with such passion and conviction and clarity and life and boldness, it moved me. It moved me. And it's really brought like quite an intense emotional response in my heart regarding his loss. And my heart goes out to his family. I think probably one of the things that stands out to me the most is that there are not a lot of people speaking truth that boldly outside of the walls of the church. And because he was engaging with people in the world and people who desperately needed to hear the truth spoken in love with clarity and compassion and conviction, um, there just aren't a lot of people out there sharing that, and to have someone who is so committed and faithfully, loving people by sharing the truth with them, it just, it's such a great loss for us all. I mean, certainly for his family and friends and the people closest to him, but really for a nation to lose someone who is standing in that place. And so it's brought a lot of unexpected emotion within me. And and sadly, I mean, it breaks my heart to know that there are people who were actually happy about this tragedy. It just is so heartbreaking to me that is the case. But I just want to, I guess I want to share these thoughts about Charlie as kind of a lead into talking about like my passion and conviction, sorry, for children today and families. And it's interesting that the Lord prompted me even years ago to name my business Comfort and Joy Art. And as I've just been seeking clarity, from the Lord for my business, especially just, even over the past week or so, it's become apparent to me that it's not just a name, it's a vehicle. It's not just a name, it's a vehicle. It's a vehicle of comfort and joy. I have such a passion to share not just creative beauty with the people around me and with families and with children, but Also to also share truth, and to share that in a way that plants seeds of kindness and hope and generosity and encouragement in the hearts and the lives of children and youth today and in families. And as I think about the tragic loss of Charlie Kirk and just the life calling and mission that I feel like the Lord has put on my heart with Comfort and Joy Art, I'm realizing that, you know, my classes they're so much more than creativity, even though creativity in and of itself is such a beautiful, powerful, transcendent experience to participate in, because it's a gift from God. But even above and beyond the beauty and the blessing of offering my classes as a space for children and families to be creative together, above and beyond that, it's a space where kindness and generosity and seeds of kindness and generosity and hope and love and truth are planted in young hearts. And in today's world, and especially, you know, with Charlie Kirk's assassination and so many things in this world that are so uncertain and volatile, it's more important than ever that we as parents and teachers, and just, you know, there's the saying that it takes a village to raise a child. Like, it's just so important that as adults, as teachers, as parents, that we are being so intentional about what we are allowing our children to engage with. And you know, now more than ever, it's time to be, you know, so careful about that, because seeds take root, and then they, you know, they eventually blossom and flourish into something beautiful, if they're good seeds, or, you know, if they're destructive seeds, they'll eventually grow into something destructive and horrible. So you know, now is a time more than ever to be able to plant seeds of kindness and truth and generosity and understanding and love and encouragement in the hearts of our children. And it's never too young to start planting those seeds. And so I want to share with you that is my passion, and that is what I have done with my Comfort and Joy art classes. They're more than just art classes. They're more than just fun projects, although they are that. They are opportunities where your children can be encouraged, encouraged not only in their creative skills, but also encouraged to look around them, to love the people around them, to be kind, to be generous, to be encouraging and hospitable. Comfort and Joy art classes are a place where those seeds are planted in the hearts of your children. And so if you're listening to this as a parent and you're thinking that you would like a place, a space, classes, you know, where they're going to learn more than just creative skills and projects, but where the truth of love and kindness and understanding and encouragement will be planted in their hearts as well. I welcome you to check out my Forest Friends classes. There are 10 classes on video, which is super convenient because you can use those whenever it fits well with your family schedule at any time, any day. The first 5 classes are very simple and straightforward. The children are creating their own 5 lovable Forest Friends characters from the children's book Zuby Secret Sauce that I wrote recently. And so those first 5 classes are, you know, very simple to the point, And then the next 5 classes are classes that are where they have the opportunity to create art journal pages where they can place their forest friends in. So for every forest friend, so there will be 5 of them, they'll have 2-page spreads in an art journal where they can place each one of their forest friends in. And, you know, each forest friend has a personality, particular character traits. And so it's that theme about the character that I share towards the end of the second 5 classes, and just talk about, you know, that those are the 5 classes where I'm planting those seeds of encouraging children to love those around them well, to live lives of generosity and encouragement and understanding and love. And so, like I said, it's not just about only the creativity, as awesome as that is. It's about the beauty of truth and loving others and planting those seeds in the hearts of children. So if that sounds like something that you would want to have as a part of your family and your life, I'd love for you to check out my Forest Friends classes. And in the meantime, with so many things, you know, that unfold in our world every day that are difficult, painful, confusing, conflicting, you know, I'm going to continue to be in prayer for all of these matters, and also just continue to take steps myself as an art teacher and someone who cares about children and families to be very proactive, to use my art classes and the art that I'm creating as a vehicle of comfort and joy and creativity in the lives of children and families. So if that resonates with you, I invite you to check out my Forest Friends classes. If you'd like to purchase Zuby's Secret Sauce, that's the book that the classes are based on. You can find it on Amazon. And I just pray God's blessings over you today, and I hope to talk with you soon. Okay, bye, my friend.